Okay, magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. At heto, grabe po ang mga pangyayari ngayon sa Senado, no? Una nating pag-usapan ay ito ngang si Senator JV Ejercito Estrada at si Mig Zubiri sumapi na sa minority block ng Senado. Ayan, at least nakikita na natin ang kanilang true colors. Itong dalawang taong ito, okay? Pero kahit sumapit sila sa minority block, hindi pa rin nasisira yung 13 na matatapang na mga senador sa majority. Okay? Ito, pangalawa nating pag-usapan ay itong Senate Impeachment Court laban dito kay Vice President Inday Sara Duterte, formal nang binuksan ng Senado. Buong akala natin na itong 13 senators na ito na naging itong bagong majority, pinagbibintangan pa sila na nagkudita para raw ipahinto itong impeachment trial ni BP Sara. Tingnan nyo ngayon, kinonvene nila, pinatuloy nila ang impeachment trial at formal nang sinimulan ngayong araw na ito. Okay? Yan ang pangalawa natin pag-usapan. At ito, last natin pag-usapan ay bago ito nangyari lahat, itong si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano ay nagpa-press conference sa Senado. At tinanong siya ng media patungkol po sa kudita, patungkol po sa impeachment, kung ano ang posibleng mangyari. Okay? Yan po ang mangyayari sa ating vlog ngayon. No? Pero bagong lahat, like and share sa mga nanonood ngayon at sa mga hindi pa nakasubscribe, subscribe na po kayo. Okay? Bago natin i-play ang mga video na yan, bago tayo mag-komentaryo, mag-react, pasalamatan ko muna itong mga nag-greet sa atin kasi grabe guys, unti-unti na tayong dumarami dito sa Donmar TV at araw-araw meron pong greetings kagaya nito, no? Kung gusto nyong magpa-greet, mag-comment lang kayo, babasahin natin yan, okay? Itong si Ezel Luis, ayan, watching from Toronto, Ontario. Shout out please. Ayan, maraming salamat. Ay, ito na pala yung kanina eh. Teka muna, i-check ko muna ha. Okay, wait. Ayan. Hindi ito. May naano ako pala. May tapos ko na itong nag-greet pala itong may panibago tayong greetings. Hindi pala, I think hindi ko na-send dito, no? Wait muna, i-send ko kasi gusto kong basahin yun eh. Okay? Gusto kong basahin yun. Wait muna. Okay, ito. I-download natin kasi ayokong hindi mabasa ito ng mga kababayan natin kasi bihira lang nga kayo magpa-greeting sa akin tapos hindi pa natin mababasa, di ba? So, ito. Basahin natin, okay? Basahin natin. Ayan. Ayan, okay. Ayan, okay. Sabi dito ni Robert Castillo, good evening, Donmar. Always watching your vlogs every single day. Miss ko na yung papitik mo kapag mag-start ng vlog mo. Ayan, 1, 2, 3, go! Diba? Yung papitik natin, okay? Joseph Hernandez, thumbs up, watching from San Pablo City. Ayan, maraming salamat. Anita Lamberte, good morning, Sir Donmar. Always watching here in San Isidro, Talisay City, Cebu. Ayan, sa mga Cebu nating kababayan. Bisan 12 in the evening, mutanaw ko, bahalag di ko kaabot sa live, bahalag late ko imong vlog. Ayan, maraming salamat Anita Lamberte. Rogelio del Rosario, hi, God bless you, more power to you. Please continue supporting the brave 13 to revive the reputation of our government. I strongly agree with your observation on the current issues. Roger from San Diego, California. Ayan, maraming salamat Sir Roger. Ayan, yung ating mga greetings ha. Thank you very much. And proceed na tayo sa main topic po natin, okay? So, heto na nga, no? Atin pong panoorin itong patungkol kay JV Ejercito at Mig Zubiri. Balimbing ba itong mga to? Or playing safe lang ang mga bukang inang to? Ito, panoorin natin.
But
Precisely.
then my initial statement was that you harmonize the rules, and if you harmonize it with pragmatically with what's happening, then we should never have a complete vacancy. Having said that, it is with the Committee on Rules, but I don't think Senator Villanueva scheduled it for hearing until we have the permanent members, just to be sure. And we hope to start doing that this afternoon.
We will accept that for now, Mr.
Yes.
President.
Thank you, Minority Leader.
We make a note of the manifestation.
And,
Thank you.
and I
Halatang halata si may insecurities. Itong si Itbulaga, di ba?
will note and recognize not only your observations today, but the observation of Senator Pangilinan. And if we need to clarify later on, it'll be a good opportunity for us to look at the rules, given the 1392 present setup, unless we are overtaken by events. Yes. Okay. Majority Leader?
Correction, Mr. President. 1311.
Yeah, well, it hasn't been corrected because Senator Subiri and Senator JV said that they are independent, but same with Senator
Independent sila pero ngayon kinonfirm na nila. Nakuha sila sa 11.
Pia and I, we started out independent and then
Si JV may picture na kasama si Ridon. Sa mga audience ko sa Donmar TV tandaan nyo itong mga senador na ito.
Senator Subiri asked us if for the purposes of we can join the majority. So it's their choice if they remain minority or they join the majority, or if you can get 2 more members, then you will be the new majority.
Yes, Mr. President. Mr. President, may I?
Of course. Former Senate President Zubiri.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. I would like to be associated with the minority bloc, Mr. President, if I may. Binatikos nga ako nila, sabi nila na ako yung nag-fence sitting at nag-abstain. Nag-abstain lang ako para have a free hand to vote on which issue that I think is important for the Filipino people. But when it comes to the organization,
Pa-safe
I
ka
would
pa
like to associate myself with the minority, Mr. President. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Subiri.
Halatang halata si Zubiri.
Senator Ejercito would also like to manifest.
Yes, first of all, Mr. President, I'd like to thank Mr. President for the trust and honor
Wala ka.
that
Balimbing
I was
ka.
offered to become the majority leader. But as I have mentioned to you personally, that as of this time, I would rather maintain my independence, and with what is happening all over, I think I will be able to perform my task very well and my
Balimbing ka.
programs very well as an independent. But again,
Wala na, dismayado ng taong bayan sa'yo, balimbing ka.
nonetheless, Mr. President, I would like to thank you for the trust and confidence. Being majority leader is a very, of course, it's one of the most powerful, we would say, position in the Senate. But I guess I have at this point I would like to maintain my independence. Mr.
And
President.
I also understand. I also recognize that you will say that you will be our number 14, but until the time that we vote, any member, we have to respect their decision and always ascribe good faith. So we will continue to be good friends despite the political divisions or the nomenclature of who is in the majority or the minority. So for the purposes of today to the future, and unless a change is made, will you be an independent or will you be with the minority?
Yes, for now, Mr. President, I'll be with the minority.
Okay.
But again, I would like to thank you for
Yes.
that, and for that.
Tingnan yung mata ni ni sino yung isang Estrada, si Jinggoy. Kasi magkagalit yan sila eh.
respect, and we will all still be friends no matter what. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
President.
Senator Ejercito. So the Secretariat has that noted, and we can now compute the membership at a 13-11 proportion. So that we do not, we're not accused of any delay. Acting Majority Leader, what's your pleasure
Yes, Mr.
about the
President.
articles of
Yes,
impeachment?
yes,
that
Mr.
has been
President, just to
referred?
put on record, as Senator JV made mention, this his statement is for the purposes of proportional representation in the membership of committees. Also, Mr. President, Senator Lacson asked this representation to put also on record the membership of the Senate Committee on Rules or ex officio members would have to be the new ex officio members. So just to put
Yes.
that on record, Mr. President.
That's a correct observation
Yes.
from Senator Lacson.
Thank you. Mr. President, with the permission of the body, the articles of impeachment have been referred to the Committee on Rules. May I respectfully move to refer the articles of impeachment
Eto
to the
na.
impeachment court. I so move, Mr. President.
Is there any objection? There's no objection. It is so referred.
Mr. President, may I move that we suspend the session to convene the impeachment court. So move, Mr. President.
If there's no objection, we will suspend and convene the impeachment court.
So yun po ang yung patungkol po sa issue ni Senator JV Ejercito at ni Mig Zubiri na formal nang sinabi nila na dito lang sila sa minority. At least nakita na natin ang tunay na kulay ng kanilang pagkabalimbing. Punta naman tayo dito sa ito yung formal na parang magko-convene na ang Senate, no, para sa binuksan nila na articles of impeachment dito kay VP Sara. Yan, sisimulan na nila. Ito, panoorin natin.
Open.
Yan, open na ha. Inopen na nila.
The clerk of court is directed to make the proclamation.
All persons are commanded to keep silent under pain of penalty while the Senate is sitting in trial on the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte.
The clerk of court will please call the roll.
Roll call of members. The Honorable Senator Judges Aquino, Cayetano Pia, De La Rosa, Ejercito, Escudero, Estrada, Gatchalian, Go, Ontiveros, Lacson, Lapid, Legarda, Marcoleta, Marcos, Padilla, Pangilinan, Soto III, Tulfo Erwin, Tulfo Rafi, Villanueva, Villar Camille, Villar Mark, Zubiri, the Senate President.
With 23 senator judges present, the chair declares
Ayan kung makikita nyo, nakasuot na sila ng yung toga ng parang mga judges na, hindi parang, para sa judges na talaga, okay? So, kinonvert na sila. Hindi na sila itong normal na senador, ha? They are judges of the impeachment.
the presence of a quorum. Senator Judge Villanueva.
Yes, Mr. President, Sir Presiding Officer, may we request Senator Judge Camille Villar to ascend the rostrum to administer the oath of the Senate President.
Ayan, kinuha na yung mga microphone.
Anytime.
please raise your right hand. Impeachment trial of Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte. I state your name,
I, Alan Peter Compañero Shram Cayetano,
solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that in all things appertaining to the trial of the impeachment of Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte,
that in all things appertaining to the trial of the impeachment of Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte,
now pending,
now pending,
I will do impartial justice according to the Constitution.
I will
Yeah.
I will do impartial justice according to the Constitution
And laws of the Philippines.
and the laws of the Philippines.
So help me God.
So help me God. At this time, I will administer the oath of each of the senator judges in the chamber in conformity with Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 6 of the Philippine Constitution and Rule 3 of the Senate Rules of Procedure on Impeachment Trials. May we request everyone to rise. Same oath, no? Same oath. So, same. I state your name. Solemnly swear that in all things appertaining to the trial of the impeachment of Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte, now pending, I will do impartial justice according to the Constitution and the laws of the Philippines. So help me God. Senator Judge Villanueva.
Thank you, Mr. President. Last Thursday, May 14, 2026, the House of Representatives, through Secretary General Cheloy Garafil, personally delivered to the Senate the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte, pursuant to Article 11, Section 3, Paragraph 3 of the Constitution, and Rule 4, Section 11 of the Rules of Procedure in the impeachment proceedings of the House of Representatives. Earlier today, the articles of impeachment were referred to the Committee on Rules and consequently to the Senate sitting as an impeachment court. Mr. President, the articles of impeachment against Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte with its annexes are now presented to the court for proper disposition and action.
The same is duly noted and made of record. For the record, Resolution Number 39 or the Rules of Procedure on Impeachment Trial shall continue to apply. We further note that Rule 6 thereof, which provide that the provisions of the rules of the Senate and the revised rules of court shall apply suppletorily whenever applicable. The court having been organized, and the articles of impeachment having been presented, let a writ of summons be issued to the Vice President Sara Zimmerman Duterte, who is directed to file her answer within a non-extendable period of 10 days from receipt, pursuant to Article 7 of the Rules of Procedure of Impeachment Trial. She is directed to appear before the session hall of the Senate of the Philippines upon notice. The Sergeant at Arms is directed to serve the written summons on Vice President Sara Duterte along with a copy of the articles of impeachment. The prosecution may file a reply within a non-extendable period of 5 days from receipt of the answer. The parties may file their pleadings and annexes in person or through electronic mail. All other pleadings, motions, similar papers intended for the consideration of this court may be filed electronically. We will circulate the specific instructions on the format for the pleadings and manner of electronic filing for the guidance of all parties.
Mr. President.
Senator Judge,
Ay, thank you,
Soto.
thank you. Mr. President, may we be clarified when you say 10 days, is that working days or calendar days?
calendar days.
Calendar days, and including the 5 days for the prosecution to respond.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
The clerk of court is hereby authorized to calendar the case for pre-trial and issue the corresponding notices to the parties after the last pleading is filed. Upon conclusion of the pre-trial, the trial proper shall commence on a date and time fixed by the court, of which the parties shall be duly notified. I approached members of the minority of the Senate, and then later on I will approach the senator judges that we will fix the calendar together, and in pursuit of impartial justice, we will come up with a impeachment calendar that is fair to the prosecution and to the defense, and will allow us to continue to function in the legislative side of our work.
Okay, so binibigyan ng 10 araw ang kampo ni Vice President Inday Sara Duterte, especially ang kanyang defense team, no, na sumagot dito, no, sa formal nang binuksan ang impeachment trial. Okay? Pero yan, mag-schedule na sila, no, na to formally schedule na okay yung both parties, the prosecutors and the defense team, na hindi po magko-conflict ang kanilang schedule. Okay? Yan ang hinihintay natin. Ngayon naman, ito yung press media kanina ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Okay, pakinggan natin.
Authority, less of a caucus meeting, just mic test, mic test.
Okay na? Okay, sir, rolling.
Mic test, yan, okay. So good afternoon, everyone. So we're going to have a short majority caucus, but we met over the weekend, hindi lang kami kompleto. We all agreed naman na in accordance with the Constitution and the rules of the Senate, dalawa ang priority parate, di ba? Organization of the Senate. And so the committees naman na hindi controversial na pwede na naming basahin. And then to go to straight to refer the articles of impeachment to the Committee on Rules, which will report out right away, and then mag-convene na yung impeachment court. So that's the plan. Having said that, there are 24 senators. Some have already manifested to you their intent to bring up other matters, which are most welcome. If ako tatanungin, I'd rather tapusin muna yung dalawang yon dahil precisely, hindi pwede namang sobrang daming priorities. We have to prioritize. So, when I say organizing the Senate, that's the committees, of course, any move to change the leadership is also a priority. That's the prerogative of anyone, anytime.
Sir, kasi nung Friday kayo rin po yung nagsabi na may kumakausap from minority sa mga members ng majority. How stable is your majority block? May mga nagpaalam na po ba sa inyong lilipat sa kabila?
As of last night and as of yung sa group namin a few minutes ago, it's more all rumors. Pero hindi nagbago yung sinabi ko sa inyo. There were meetings that
At least yung 13 na senador na majority, they are still strong, no? Hindi yan nabubuwag.
place, calls from both sides. May enticement, may pananakot. To be fair, it's not all willing and dealing. May appeal to the country, appeal to ganito, ganyan, etc. So, but as I said dun sa ating bishops at pastors who prayed for the nation today dito sa Senate, yung attack on the Senate started naman in 2023, di ba? Nung gusto nilang i-abolish ang Senate. And I really believe that the events in the last few months was also...
Ayan, no, nakakatakot nga yung announcement ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano na may ugong-ugong na planong buwagin ang Senado. Okay?
intentional na ma-weaken ang Senate because bubuhayin yung constitutional change, except this time around, regional Senate ang gusto nila. But to do that, siguro, part of the enticement is that may term extension, and then yun nga, regional Senate. In theory, maganda yon kasi each region will have their senators. But the reality is, if you have 36, 48, 60 senators, yung possibility na maging rubber stamp, nandun talaga. 'Di ba? So at this time of crisis, I don't take it against anyone of thinking about political
Kayo mag-comment kayo ha kung okay ba sa inyo na meron pong senador in every region in the Philippines, no?
reforms, whether maganda yung motibo o hindi. Pero naghihirap ang tao eh. So whether you talk about electricity, agriculture, prices of gamot, prices of rice, dun muna sana. Having said that, kanya-kanyang pananaw yan eh. Iba pananaw din nila sa Senate leadership, di ba? Yung anyone but Cayetano, nung nag-attempt kami nung February, yung kandidato namin yun din ang sinabi sa amin eh. Anyone but siya. So ang point ko, I think it's more of anyone that they cannot control.
Sir, isa na lang sa akin. As of 2:03 ngayong hapon, you have 13, sir. Can you say that?
To the best of my knowledge, wala namang dun sa aming kamusta, check, usap tayo mamaya, punta dito, 'di ba? So now, if pag-usap namin biglang may kakausap sa amin, that's beyond my control, no? So meaning as of Saturday and Sunday, so nag-meet pa kami Saturday, usap, made calls, hindi ko naman nakausap lahat yesterday, talk to some. Okay pa lahat, sabi yung walang bibigay pero grabe ang pressure. At saka talagang pinag-aaway. Sinasabi daw may 13 na, may 14. So as of this morning, 7 o'clock, 7:35, 8 o'clock may tumatawag na. So okay na, wala namang hindi sumasagot sa chat groups at sa communication namin, di ba? Having said that, if may palitan naman, it would be smart naman to tell us in the last minute. And so it would be smart to tell in the last minute, and I won't take it against them. Diba? So, simple lang yan. Kung nilagay ako dito ng Panginoon for an 8-day mission, tatanggapin ko yon. Pero kung ang mission ko ay simulan yung impeachment, tatanggapin ko rin yon. Diba? Yung isang senyales sa akin doon, kung gaano kadali na nakuha ko yung Senate presidency, gaano kadali in the sense that, saan ka nakakita? 12, hindi mo nililigawan, hindi mo pinapangako ng committees or kung ano man, lahat ng kapangyarihan around this earth ginamit against, pero they're sticking together, ituloy natin. So it's a privilege serving you, serving our people, serving the Senate. But pag sinabi nilang iiba direction, I will respect that.
So, tanggap niyo, sir, sorry to ask, if you will be the shortest serving SP, sir?
It's not how long your life is, it's how meaningful it is. Diba? Some people live 100 years and say, where has the time gone? Diba? The Lord Jesus lived a little bit over 30 years, pero in 3 years, nagawa niya lahat ng gusto niyang gawin. Of course, I'm human. I think I can do much more if it's 8 months rather than 8 days, but that's not in my control.
Hi, sir. Sir, your reaction lang po, merong mga calls for your resignation after what happened. Binabatikos po yung pag-alis ni Senator Bato, the shooting incident, and si Director Matibag also said you should be held accountable. Your reaction to all these?
Okay. Hindi pa naman ako SP, pinagre-resign na ako eh. Buong buhay ko naman ganun eh, 'di ba? So certain people are called for the job. So even before I took office as Senate President, tinanong ko sa 12, bakit ako? And may reason kung bakit ako. Maybe because I was there during the time of crisis. You remember, nung pandemic, nag-break ang Senate, di ba? Ang House, mas marami kami. Gusto nila mag-break kami. Sabi ko, hindi pwede. Kailangan makita nila may gobyerno. Konti na lang siguro tayo dito. I don't blame naman yung mga nag-suggest sa akin Wednesday night na wala daw pasok the next day, Thursday, at i-cancel lahat. Sabi ko, hindi pwede. Kailangan makita nila may gobyerno dito. So, ang message ko sa NBI, hindi nyo natibag ang Senado. Under Alan Cayetano, hindi nyo natibag ang Senado. So kung sino man,
Yan, palakpakan kay Senator Alan. Hindi natibag ang Senado dahil dito sa liderato ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Kahit anong mga nangyari putukan dyan, hindi natibag ang Senado.
if I continue or may papalit sa akin, okay? Ulitin ko ha. During my watch, hindi nyo natibag ang Senado.
Yan.
Now, kung if I remain or kung papalitan ako, sana hindi matibag ang Senado. The Senate is a target, di ba? Because we are the last line of defense sa pagdating ng hindi impartial na impeachment. We're the last line of defense sa budget. We're the last line of defense sa charter change. We're the last line of defense sa kung merong gustong yumurak o sumira sa ating democracy. I'm not saying we, the Senate, but leadership matters. Di ba? So, dun sa nagsasabing take responsibility, kayo pumasok dito, kayo na maril tapos kami pagre-resignin nyo. Dapat kayo mag-resign. Di ba? Pati yung mga ibang nagsasabing take responsibility for the shooting. I take responsibility for my reaction. Di ba? So, kung mamato ako dito, batuhin niyo ako pabalik, kayo magre-resign. Ako na mato
Correct.
The one who takes, you take responsibility for your action. So I will take responsibility for my reaction, how I handled everything. But I cannot take responsibility for them shooting at us. Confirmed na, may gunpowder yung hinuli. Sa loob ng Senado hinuli yun Until this time, may nagsasabi sa Pangulo na ang NBI daw nasa GSIS, wala daw dito sa loob at hindi daw nagpaputok. So makikita mo there's a lying all over going around. If they can lie with that simple thing, 'di ba? So sabi ko nga sa grupo namin, guys, hindi pwedeng maging general rule yung ginawa ng NBI. Tinetesting nila yung Senado. Unfortunately, dati maraming nag-invoke dun sa spirit ni Salonga, Recto, Tanyada, yung Osmeña, Rojas, yung ating mga greats, di ba? In the past, pagka inattack ang Senate, nagka-come together lahat ng senador. Ngayon, algorithm at political bias na. That's what's sad about it. No? All the evidence is there. I mean, it's beyond our control na, like sa inyo, di ba? Pag dumating na sa editor, dumating na sa final, dumating sa live interviews, hindi nyo kontrolado lahat yon. Pero yung personal experience nyo at personal testimony nyo, meaning, pag tinanong kayo ng kapatid nyo, anak nyo, pag uwi nyo, ano ba talaga nangyari? Eyewitness din kayo Diba? So, yun din ang ano ko sa inyo. Kung eyewitness kayo and you think I did wrong, I won't take it against you for calling for the resignation. But if you're telling me na kontrolado ko yung NBI, so dun sa nagsabing scripted, di ba? Ang galing ko naman na pati NBI is under my command pala.
Correct.
There's no reason to di ba? Many of those who are calling for my resignation are political operators dati na silang meaning nung nasa DFA ako, resign Alan. Nung nasa Speaker's Office ako, resign Alan. Nung minority leader ako, resign Alan. Nag-ano lang ngayon, nag-echo lang ngayon dahil nga sa mga pangyayari. But for me, it's concerted effort from day one to get me out because they want someone they can control. The only thing I promise the 13 is I follow God. Diba? And, following God is easy if you know exactly what He's telling you to do, diba? Pero if you have 5 decisions to make and all of them are godly decisions, hindi madali mag-discern na ano ba dapat gawin. So, for example, as long as I tell the truth, that's godly, diba? But do I extend a friendly hand in friendship? Diba? Do I tell everyone, let's work together? Or do I pound the table muna para alam nilang hindi pwedeng ganito yung Senate? Those are everyday decisions that needs wisdom. And I'm not claiming to have all the wisdom, di ba? But uulitin ko lang collaboration, okay. Pero yung sunod-sunod kami sa inyo at hawak nyo kami sa liig, hindi pwede yon. Collaboration, our government needs collaboration. The 3 great branches of government, judiciary, executive, have to work together Senate, House, we have to work together. But yung sasabihin mag-surrender or puppet SP ka, hindi ka tatanggalin, pero kung ano sabihin namin, sumunod ka. Sorry, hindi ko style yon.
Last question, Ma'am Gonzales.
Hi, SB. Hingi lang po kami ng status ni Saa Aplaska, kung suspended po ba siya, and si Sec Dong
That's
po.
part of our... Thank you for that question.
Apo,
So
pati
that's-
sir lang si Sec Dong Mendoza, nag-resign daw po.
To be fair kay Sec Dong, siguro a few minutes after mag-resign yung dating Osaa, he told me na magre-resign siya. I told him I want him around. And then, sorry, hindi ko lang alam yung exact date. He actually handed me a written resignation. And dati ko naman siyang kaibigan. Never ko siyang kapartido, but he's always been forthright with me, always had worked in candor. Alam ko naman alam niya biases ko, alam ko biases niya. And then, he could have gone home Wednesday night nung maraming nagchichismisan na umuwi na kayo, or maraming nagte-textan na umuwi na kayo. But he stayed, no? So, actually sa isang news ko nakita yun this morning. So, I haven't talked to any of them. I went straight to the hearing ni Senator Pia on electricity, high prices of electricity, then to the prayer for the nation, then here. So I'll deal with that kung kay Sec Jendong, and then kay Osaa, there are 3 options kasi. There's a legal memo prepared for me to discuss with the legal team. I'd like to thank, di ba, nasa internet pinost naman ni Attorney Tolentino, Mark Tolentino, na, may separation of powers kasi. And then may certain officials na pwede i-suspend o hindi. And everyone was emotional during the weekend, kaya nga Saturday sabi ko, prayer and reflection. Hindi ko na sinagot yung kay Ombudsman na walang nagtanggap dito. Kasi wala naman tayong trabaho ng Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wala naman official na pwedeng tumanggap. To my knowledge, wala naman yung supina. CCTV, walang question doon. Kung may miscommunication, it was cleared up naman, di ba? It's not true na walang CCTV. Meron, pero the lights were out eh. So, hindi lahat singlinaw nung iba. Number 2, as soon as Secretary John Vic called me, yun ang una niyang hiningi. Secure the CCTVs. When he got here, inulit ko sa harap. 2 copies. Sabi ko, gumawa kayong 2 copies, pero sa harap nila kayo gumawa ng 2 copies para alam yung original. So yung isa nasa PNP or I don't think it's with DILG. I think it's with PNP. So dun sa DOJ at saka sa Ombudsman, wag sila mangamba na matamper yon kasi hawak na ng gobyerno right after the incident, no. But as far as NBI and DOJ investigating, suspect sila eh. So paano sila mag-iimbestiga, 'di ba? That's why nga pumayag ako ng joint investigation kasi I am sure that someone will point the fingers sa mga taga-Senado. So kung suspect ka rin, hindi pwedeng ikaw lang mag-imbestiga, 'di ba? That's why I also appeal to all of you, whoever has videos, to the proper authorities kasama namin. So actually, I've been scanning the news and internet at kung ano man videos lumalabas doon, kinukuha din namin para maayos natin in a very logical and scientific manner.
Sorry, so clarification lang po. Si Saa Aplaska, pati po si Sec Dong.
I'll update you maybe in an hour or 2 kung anong decision. And I promised also both the majority and the whole 24 senators na magiging consultative or consensus yung aming decision making, 'di ba? So I don't think yung whether or not yung suspend. Remember, he's acting ha. So hindi naman siya regular sergeant at arms, meaning he should also have an option na kung ayaw na niya. Diba? But he's been there, he's been reporting, he's doing his job. I don't think he deserves this, but sabi niya, sir, sundalo ako, sanay ako dyan.
Sir, to clarify, si General Aplaska pa rin po yung Senate Sergeant at Arms na
Yeah, we haven't made a decision.
nag-i-implement.
We haven't made a decision eh. Kasi one option, di ba, is sundin yung ombudsman. The other nga is may legal opinion na it's the Senate that can suspend, hindi sila. And then one is to suspend pero to question sa CA, the other one is sila mag-question sa CA. So there's really 1,000 decisions that have to be made, but I just want to focus on convening as an impeachment court, organizing the Senate para wala nang magsabi-sabi na delay. Beside those two priorities, then pwede natin isa-isahin kung ano man ang mga kailangan nating gawin, no?
Sir, sorry. Your priority is committee chairmanship.
Organizing the Senate in general. So
Okay.
that right now that means the committee chairmanship. Yeah.
Committee chairmanship and convening the impeachment court. Pero pag may tumayo to change leadership, hindi nyo po harangin.
That's their right. But priorities are priorities, di ba?
So kahit may tumayo
Di
po,
ba sila naman nagsasabi before or kakampi nila kung hindi sila na di-delay namin yung impeachment. So kung gusto nilang i-delay nila. You know, I've been in the Senate long enough na kahit majority ka, kung gusto mo talagang i-delay, maraming pwedeng gawin eh. 'Di ba? Sabay-sabay lang kayo tumayo, madi-delay mo. But I'm expecting a very naman decent and honorable exchange mamaya. 'Di ba?
there will be moves. Sorry sir, isa na lang.
Yes,
If there
go
will
ahead.
be a move for a change of leadership, ipopush nyo na
Priority
mag-convene
yun.
muna.
Hindi. If there's a move to change leadership, priority yun. Oo. Yun ang pinaka... So, if you look at the Constitution, getting the Senate organized is the priority. Kasi how can you even convene the court if you're not organized? How can you have hearings if you're not organized? After organization, ano yung mga constitutional mandates? Siyempre, mandate to make laws, pero everyday yon. But to convene, di ba, and given the national clamor or trauma, whatever side you're on, may mawawala ba na we convene and start the process, di ba? Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Actually, itong impeachment trial na gagawin na nila, ano ito pagdi-delay ito sa mga dapat na mga batas na kanilang gagawin. Pero dahil nga dito sa pamumulitika ng mga ilan na mga congressman, syempre nirerespeto rin ng Senado na magko-convene sila dito sa articles of impeachment, di ba? So yun na nga, nabanggit yun ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano kung ano yung priorities, di ba? Yung priority muna kung paano i-organize ng maayos ang Senado, di ba? Kasi magko-convene kayo, hindi naman kayo organize. Gagawa kayo ng batas, hindi naman kayo organize, di ba? So, hindi po haharangin ni Senator Alan Peter Cayetano kung sino man ang gustong gahaman maging Senate President. Yan ang katotohanan. Ngayon parang insecure sila na napalitan si Soto eh. Wala namang utak yan. Ayan, so kayo mga audience ko dito sa Donmar TV mag-comment kayo, babasahin natin yan sa comment section, yung opinion ninyo. Paki-like na lang, paki-share sa mga nanonood, at sa mga first time dito, subscribe na po kayo kasi libre lang po ang mag-subscribe. Updated pa kayo sa ating mga mainit na balita. Marami pang balita na ilalahad natin sa next vlog natin. Abangan ninyo, okay? See you in my next video. Have a great day, have a great night. God bless po sa ating lahat. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas and God save the Philippines. Bye-bye!